The best camera views we've got for snow is this shot at the top of Angel Fire, because when we put things into motion here, you'll see something which is pretty cool. They've got this thing pretty well lit, so we can see what's going on, and we can see some of the snow showers coming in across the Moreno Valley here. It's kind of in and out through the valley floor, but places like Angel Fire up through the Ski Valley, looking at the possibility of 1 to 3 inches, maybe a little more than that throughout the night tonight. So some good news there, because we're going to have relatively warm weather on the way throughout the rest of this work week. We're not necessarily going to completely escape the storm track for a long period of time, though, so that's some good news. We'll be dry the rest of the week, but we'll have a chance to get back into the mix at the beginning of next week. Now, as far as that snow goes, again, it's across the east slopes of the northern mountains here. Got a little bit of a mix across southeastern New Mexico. Some of this hitting the ground, some of it not, but it's still not a bad little setup right now as weather disturbance slides its way throughout the rest of the night tonight. And as that happens, we'll continue again, especially across the east slopes of the northern mountains and across the southeast, getting a few showers. Here in the metro, it's pretty quiet. 52 degrees, northwest winds right now at 10 miles an hour. Temperatures 20s, 30s, and 40s across the north. Down to the south, well, some 40s and 50s, but as you get over into the southeast, that's where the cool air continues to hang out. And in fact, all day long today, it has been cold across eastern New Mexico, while the rest of us have been pretty mild with those temperatures continuing in the 50s and 60s. So throughout the night tonight, a couple things to watch for. Number one, watch the east slopes for the best shot at precip, because we have the best combination of cold air and the weather disturbance sliding through. So as you roll that moisture up these slopes, we get some light snow, and that's where we're going to see most of the accumulations. Now, as far as fog goes, that'll be a possibility across the east early tomorrow morning, along with a little bit of snow. And again, if you're in the northeast highlands or out toward the plains, you can get as much as an inch. And up over the northern mountains, again, if you get high into the Moreno Valley along those east-facing slopes, we could get 4 inches of snow or so. Now, once we get through this system sliding its way on through, back behind it, things quiet down significantly throughout the rest of the work week and probably into the weekend as well. The worst news out of this is just the fact that temperatures will be pretty warm. The only reason that's bad news in this particular case is that we need to hold on to that snowpack as long as we can, but it is going to be beautiful over the next 4 to 5 days, with temperatures getting close to 70 degrees here in the metro area, and then it looks like we could return to the storm track at the beginning of next week. So we are not talking about a scenario here like we were a couple weeks ago when we get that massive ridge of high pressure in place and nothing can get through it. That's not going to be the case now. We will see a chance to get some more storms in the mix, just not through the rest of this week. 30s and 40s across southern Colorado, sun and clouds, a little cool in the morning, and then mostly sunny skies across the northwest. 52 Farmington, 48 in Cuba, and 54 out in Grants. Across the southwest, temperatures here in the 50s and 60s and getting warm all the way close to 70 degrees by Friday with a lot of sunshine. Southeast, some spot morning snow or a couple showers overnight tonight. We're already seeing that, and then clearing during the day tomorrow, with temperatures warming significantly over the next few days. Same deal across the northeast. Watch out for that possibility of freezing fog along the I-25 corridor. Could be very tricky. But then once we get the clearing skies early in the afternoon, boy, everything's going to melt off very quickly. 50 Santa Fe tomorrow, 55 Espanola, out in Chama looking at 41. Colder up in the high mountain towns, 49 Cedar Crest, 52 in Edgewood, and 51 in Estancia. Partly cloudy in the morning, and then clearing skies throughout the day in the metro area, mostly sunny and cooler, with temperatures mainly in the 50s for tomorrow. And we go warmer from there. 67 on Thursday and close to 70 degrees for the weekend, which is about 15 degrees above average for this time of year. If you want to talk weather on Twitter, we're doing that at KRQE Market.